Hey, this is Jay of DeFi Journey. Got a quick market update and CPI prediction for this week. Since this week there's going to be a couple CPI, PPI prints. Should be a volatile week for markets. So let's take a quick look at prices. So same thing as the last price market video we did. Still holding these lines. Actually, right now we're breaking above this kind of the megaphone pattern, saying a continuation of this trend. So will we hold this? Hopefully, but we'll see after see what this week holds. Same thing as if you look at the Nasdaq or the S&P, we're making new highs in this market. So here in Nasdaq, I'm looking for us to get at least to 18.5. I think we should get close to about this is the 1.2, so about 5,182. So see where this goes. But one other thing I like to look at is just kind of CPI prediction. So this is Forex Factory, and so you can kind of see like these are big events that move the market. So there wasn't much today. We're filming this on Monday. But then tomorrow, got all these red events, and then CPI is the biggest one. So right now, this prediction core CPI will be 0.3, and CPI will just be 0.2. So let's take a look at. I like to use this website. It's called Cowsheet. These are betting markets. You can bet on different things like CPI, economic data, the Fed raised rates. Those are pretty big and popular ones. So if we look at here for January, it's saying right now, so you can say if this is going to be above this mark. So above 0, 94%. People think yes, that's pretty strong. Same thing. So 0.1 is 67. Above 0.2, which is what the prediction is 6%. So I have found to be pretty accurate. So 6%, I think that's pretty low. So I feel pretty strong in saying that CPI is going to come in at or below expectations. And then also same thing for the CPI core. So the one was 0.3. And so we got 0.3, above 0.3 is 19%, which is higher. But still, if you look at the past core CPIs, you can look here on Forex Factory, they've all been, the last 4 have all been at or under. So that's a pretty good streak. So I am still sticking with that of inflation coming down. And then if we also look later in the week, there's some other ones. There's retail sales and then unemployment, which will be important. But then at the last one is PPI, which is a producer price index. And I don't have markers for those. But those have also been under expectations for the last few times. So if you look at core PPI, it's actually been at 0 the last 3 times. Or the last 2 times. And the third one will be on Friday. So same thing with PPI, 0.1. It's actually been negative a couple times, so we shall see. But same thing, if these are down, that should be positive for the markets. So one last thing for the macros, look at the DXY. This is the one thing that I'm just really unsure of. Same thing where we come here, the Gaussian, come down here, pump up here. We're right in the middle. And right now it is closing above the median band. But same thing, we have a big wick here. If we get a rejection here, we could come back down here. And that's where I would look. If we go below here, I would look for us to come back to this region. But we shall see. Let's take a look at a couple other Cosmos coins. Same thing with Atom. It's still like in this range. You can always count it be under $10, but still we're consolidating in the lower band here. When that's happened previously for like Ethereum, consolidating this lower band, we've had a good pump up. So I think this is a good buying range. Same thing, DYDX, we're at the top range here. Either like to see us break above like the 320 range. If not, probably come back down, test us around lower around the median band, which is around 230. But still, just looking good. It's holding these long-term plays. So the same thing. Let's look at Osmosis. Osmosis looking good too. We had this long period, a descending wedge popped up, and now we're at the $1.75 band. And so, but we're still retesting it. So based on all these things, I am looking for hopefully to break above that $1.75 and hold that range. One last thing I like to do is for Riot's a Bitcoin mining stock. It's been in the kind of this phase of consolidating, and then this pennant kind of phase. It looks like I think it's gonna break out, but last time when it was at $20 here in July, Bitcoin was only I think around $30,000. So of this year, if we look at July, around $30,000. Now that Bitcoin is about 50, still think that it's going to be a really good buy. Hey, thanks for checking us out. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment. What other Cosmos coins, tokens, or what other metrics do you look for when making trades? So look forward to hearing from you. See you in the next one.